I am the conductor. I am the ticket master. I am the fairy godmother. And I am also the bouncer. So you need to bippity boppity remove all the haters off the train. Excuse me. Turn off. You know how you like to eat batteries. All aboard the big train of happy changes. Step right up. Step right up. Bring your tickets to the front. Let's see here. Okay, you are Decepticon number 4. Well, by the look of your ticket, this is a fake. I'm going to need you to move to the back of the line. Let's see. Earth Angel 144. This looks amazing. Go get yourself a nice seat. We're making hot chocolate. Get cozy. Okay. Earth Angel 333. You look amazing. We also have snacks in the back, so let them take your luggage. Okay. Can everybody else step up to the front of the line, please? Thank you. Okay. Hater number 12. Nice to meet you. You like to yell at people and get real crazy. You think that you're strategic, but you're just controlling. And you're probably the worst, even though you're number 12. I'm going to need you to step to the left with your things. Thank you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Chucholini number 4. Nice to meet you. You are not tall enough to get on the train of big happy changes. So I'm going to need you to step to the back of the line. Okay, let me make it clear for everybody waiting in line. If you have a golden ticket, if you are an Earth Angel, a chosen one, you have God's favor. Your ticket will be real, and I will know when I see it. Okay? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is going on here, hater number 2? You like to dangle things in front of people. You like to breadcrumb them. Yeah, not make any real effort. You like to give the bare minimum. Well, this ticket is a fake, so I'm going to need you to step to the back. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Earth Angel 777. My apologies. Earth Angel 777. Nice to meet you. This is going to be an amazing train ride. I hope you're ready for this adventure. Grab a window seat. This is the train of big happy changes. And if you have come aboard with a whole catfishing ticket, I will find it. I will find it. I will know by the look of your ticket. And with a flick of my wrist, and with a bop of my mic, I will remove you. Just saying, you were warned. It literally doesn't matter what job you have. You are the walking human lie detector. And we are going to talk about my channeled message of why you are so undefeated. I mean, seriously. You are about to be rewarded for so much hard work, and you are finally feeling revived, resuscitated. The heartbeat is up. You're ready to play. You're ready to gallop. You're ready to skip, hum, sing. And I am here for every second of that. So if you're new here, welcome. I am your bestie on the internet. I am your spiritual cheerleader. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Hello. Hello. I am your fairy godmother. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul, and sometimes your ticket master. So get comfortable. Bestie, in this season, not only are you the walking human lie detector, but you're finally going to have your money blocks lifted. It's time to breathe a sigh of relief. Like, this is a big deal. This rebirth is showing you that you are way stronger than you could have ever imagined. You're using your psychic abilities to help yourself, and you're tuning into your body like never before. Your haters were already waiting in line. Yes, they were. The line, it stretches around the block. You made all of them take a number. You gave them a whole brick wall. But now there are some new con artists, some new scammers, some new spiritual pirates. These little bandits, they thought they thought that it would be easy to sneak aboard your train, sneak aboard your season, You could have even reached out to some of these people and asked them for help and then quickly realized that they were not the one. They were not the one to help you or to be your ally or to even be your friend or confidant. They are not someone that you can trust. So you were putting all of these catfishing bandits in line behind all the other haters that are already there. I don't know if it's because you're so kind, people think that you can't be serious, but you go from 0 to informed real freaking quick. You know, sometimes as a seer or as a chosen one, you would like a day off from being the human lie detector. I get it. But at the same time, it is your destiny to have a good life, to be gifted, to be rewarded, and God has a lot of incentive coming in for you. You're going to be gifted more presents than you could imagine. Now, if you've been monetizing your art or you've been working in your purpose, you are on the right path and the tables are turning. You are not only about to be rewarded for your hard work, but this chapter is going to be lit. Sirens. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This chapter is about to be lit. The paramedics are going to be sorting these people out. Just saying. So, a lot of these people, these new catfishing bandits, I'll call them, they thought, oh, they're sweet, they're compassionate, and I think they need me, so I could put on this mask. I can wear it a little bit longer. And you quickly showed them, oh, I just clocked what you're doing. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm also the human lie detector. So I'm going to have to blickety block you. I'm going to need you to take a number and get behind all the haters of the last 4 to 6 years. I'm so sorry. I can't. This is what your destiny is, in case you didn't know or in case you have forgotten. Monetizing your art or getting paid to do what you love. That is your destiny. So it has something to do with you helping the collective. Each and every one of you will have your own way of doing that. We need all kinds of different messengers for different parts of people's journey. Some of you might help people that are at the beginning of their spiritual journey. Some of you guys might help people that are well into their spiritual journey. But whatever it is, it could be your art, your music, your writing. You are a vessel. You channel messages. So you could write music. Those are your channeled messages. You could write poems. Those are your channeled messages. You could write scripts. You could write actual channeled messages for the collective or the tarot community. This is going to bring you the Wheel of Fortune. And if it hadn't been bringing you that before, or you felt like, okay, I've got a steady income, like that's great, I'm happy with that, there's about to be more. It's about to get more better. Affirm it below. Affirm it below. I cannot talk today. It's about to get more better. You nailed it the first time with a lot of different people, but you didn't want to judge. I know how you are. You're like, well, I don't want to judge them. I've been in their position before. But you also don't need to be around people that fake the funk. Street bike. So that is a big confirmation that you do not need to be around people that fake the funk. Something that you're going to be realizing is that you don't have to rush. Where before you were in fight or flight, you were in survival mode, you had to rush to put all of these different fires out. You had to rush, jump from one stepping stone to the next, and sometimes it was a whole freaking pebble, and you were like, oh my gosh, this is not going to help me for long. This is not the season of sink or swim. This is the season of your money blocks being lifted, you being heard, and you realizing that you cannot be challenged, though people will be trying you. Most of all, it's going to be public how you are rewarded. If you guys know what that means, comment it down below. You can say, I will be known for my music. I will publicly be known for my music, for the art that I put out, for the books that I write. It's going to be a public recognition. I cannot stress that enough. Maybe there was a way that you wanted to live and you thought, that's far off in the distance, that goal. No. It's approaching. So airplane. How do I hear an airplane, a street bike, and sirens all within 3 minutes? Craziness. You are becoming this powerhouse. You are becoming unstoppable. You're also realizing that even though you're unstoppable, you can take your time in making these really important decisions. You don't have to rush around. You got so many people salty because you refuse to let them into your timeline. And you clocked them. And they don't like that. They're not used to that. They're used to, sliding through the crack of the door being open. And you're not letting it slide. You are putting yourself back together, and people are really salty at the fact that you just clock things so effortlessly. Do you ever think about that? How you clock things so effortlessly? You're always doing things at the right time, clocking it, praying, and even if you don't, you bounce back so effortlessly and fast. People are really mad. They want to beef with you because you know what they're up to. They want to beef with you because you not only clocked it, but you rejected it. You're like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. Sorry. They're like, what do you mean? So, people really misjudged you and thought they're nice, so they'll let me ride on the train of big happy changes. I know they're going on that ride and I deserve to be on it too. And it's like, no, they are not acquainted with your spiritual rank. And through you trying to put people in their lane or blickety blocking or making them wait in line, you're showing them like, actually, no, I don't know what you thought this was, but no. There are people that have not properly done the work that are trying to skip the line. And not only are they trying to skip the line, they don't have a ticket. They don't have a real ticket. So these people are really entitled. You're around a lot of entitled people that think that they should just get to do whatever. You have people that they want to watch your social media while dodging you in real life and acting like they can't be bothered, which is a joke because a lot of these people need you. They don't want to admit it. So God, again, is not going to let you be around people that are spiritually and financially bankrupt. God is not going to let you get advice from people like this. Be an ally or collaborate with people like this, because shame on them for lying and trying to skip ahead of the line with a fake ticket nonetheless. That could be something that really bothers you, is when people aren't honest or they don't have integrity, and it's this concept of skipping the line. Okay, let's say you're in a drive-thru and there's two lines, and we've all probably had it happen where there's two lines and the person that's taking all of the orders doesn't know which car to go to or which lane to start in because there's so many cars. And it would be so easy for the person in the vehicle to say, hey, I'm actually not next. These two cars have been waiting and then I'm after them. Do you know what I mean? But people don't do that. And it's the little things like that that you clock that you're not about. You don't like your time being wasted either, but you're also more patient, but you're also more honest. And these people, if they get to skip the line, they're going to try to skip the line. They're just expediting their karma because you are the justice walking. A lot of these people that try to infiltrate your trust or your circle or gain something from you, they feel plain. They feel simple. They probably change their hair color often or their job title often, or they lie and add. They try to like zhuzh up their resume. We all do it, but not like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a whole fake resume. And then on top of that, they're unoriginal. They're always like low-key insulting you. Their tastes are not the same as yours. It's that traditional thing that we were talking about yesterday. You are not traditional in any sense of the word. So people immediately want to beef with you because you're what? You're not digestible for them. So somebody could have tried to cancel plans. I'm getting a lot about trying to skip the line and people trying to cancel plans with you. But what people don't understand about you is you always have like a backup for your backup for your backup for your backup ready. Do you know what I'm saying? So even if you had plans with them, you didn't want to have plans with them. You're just kind of seeing what they're about. You had backup plans and then a backup plan for that backup plan. So whoever thought that they could string you along and shove it in your face, oh, I'm unavailable, I can't communicate with you, I'm stringing you along. You're like, I don't freaking care. I mean, you could care a little bit. Because rejection never feels that great. But at the same time, it's always a blessing for you in disguise. Always, always, always. So, you're going to be showing people that you're really not interested in anything they're trying to sell you or anything they're trying to pitch to you. Ooh, okay, thank you, Spirit. There are people very interested in working with you or going out with you. And I say that to say there are people maybe trying to hover over you, or they try to pitch something to you, thinking like, because you're so nice and you're a sweetheart, that you'll just do it and you'll just be involved in whatever project that they have going on. But you're not interested. You are very particular about who you work with and who you date at this time in your life. And because you told these people no, or it's okay, or I don't care, because you keep it a buck, you're showing people that not only are you humble, you are educated in the fact. So they misjudged you. They didn't think that you were going to have certain amenities. They didn't think that you were going to have certain resources. They were not familiar because they've never met anyone like you. And you make these people feel really freaking basic. So I want you to understand, as the human lie detector, you had people around you that wanted you to believe they had more than they had. They had this happy marriage. They have everything that they could possibly have to offer you. They wanted you to believe that they're just as legitimate as you. They're just as special as you. They're just as spiritual as you. But they don't even know how you define that, because guess what, bestie? You didn't freaking tell them. And then this is like somebody trying to pitch a job idea to you, or you going into business with them and them acting like they're holier than thou, and then they get into a busted, dusted car. And there's nothing wrong with a busted, dusted car, but don't try to sell me nothing if you don't have your ish all the way together. Don't try to act like you're better than me. Like you came here with a Rolex on and you were driving the nicest, luxurious vehicle. Not a word, but it is today. Do you know what I'm saying? These people treat you like they pulled up in a Lambo. These people treat you like they pulled up in a G-Wagon. These people treat you like they pulled up in a Tesla truck. They need to back it all the way up because they came in a hoopty and some effery. You are clocking this as the human lie detector. You're not here to judge people. You just don't like liars. Something in your mind goes beep, 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 beep. You might hear Maury Povich's voice like, and the results say, and the father is, you're like, nope. It's not going to happen because they're not being real, and real recognizes real. I've had this happen to me so many times. I actually had, once upon a time, an authority figure I had to deal with, and he acted like he was the who's and the boss of whatever, but he was a total garbage bag. He was a total piece of crap, and he would make his wife drive this busted, dusted Honda while he drove a brand new Tesla. He would make his wife go do his bidding, and he was driving around in this car, and he was also being sued by a whole bunch of people. Yeah. Yep. He almost got sued by us because he was doing some really shady things. Okay? Really shady. I guess I'll just talk about it. He was a landlord once upon a time. And he was not a good landlord. He did a lot of things illegally. And I will never forget it. It was already a really bad year. And I had to go 30 days without air conditioning. 30. Now, some places you can do that. You can go without air conditioning. Not where I live. Okay? So he was already in the middle of litigation and then was trying to make that our problem. Like, well, I can't get you guys a new air conditioning because I have all these things going on. And then tried to make his wife be the one that was standing up for him. Like, why are you putting your wife on the phone? Like, this is about you. We signed a contract with you, not her. So it was that whole thing, and it was just a lot. So anyways, I say that to say this. People really are always trying to fool you. And it's easy for people to do this on social media, for them to make it look like they're more than they are. That's something that I was talking to you guys about yesterday. The people that I was dealing with that wanted to send me a contract. If you guys missed yesterday's message, what are you even doing? That will be your extended, as you definitely don't want to miss out. But they tried to send me a contract, and I was like, we haven't even discussed the numbers. Why would I sign this? And I thought it was for payment, this contract. This looks like a whole waiver. I'm not signing a waiver, and I'm having my attorney look at this right now. It will pend in DocuSign until you give me some numbers. And the fact they could not answer 2 questions and said, ask us anything. Like, no, I don't need to ask you anything because we're not going into business together. We're not collaborating on anything. We're just not. Because you can't communicate clearly. It takes way too long to get a hold of you. I'm a busy mother effer too. Like, stop. Okay? And, but yeah, it reminds me of when I went to meet them and I interviewed this person. I noticed that the situation I walked into was tiny. You can make anything look like anything on social media, but don't try to act all big and bad like you're running this whole empire and it's in this teeny tiny, like you're trying to jam 6 people in here. Why are there even 6 people in here? I'm so confused. And it just showed me, Brittany, you are familiar with this spirit. This is the spirit of bankrupt and trying to hide it. I've worked with a lot of people that were in the middle of divorces, in the middle of things going on, but they were honest. And I don't need them to tell me their whole life story. I can clock a lot of it on my own. But you need to understand this about yourself. You are the human lie detector. And when you go in and these things just aren't adding up, they're not adding up for a reason. They're not adding up for a reason. If they don't want to invest in their space for multiple people to be, then I don't think they're going to invest in me properly, and I can't invest in them properly. So it's just like sponsorships. Like, I don't just take any old sponsorship. I'm not just going to sell you guys whatever the frick. I don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like high pressure sales. I don't like, if you need the thing, you need the thing. Then I might have the thing. But if I don't have the thing, then I'm not trying to push you to buy the thing. So you guys were dealing with some people that were persistent in leading you blindly to this cliff. And you're like, why on earth would I let you lead me blindly to this cliff when you don't even know what the frick you're talking about? Well, guess what, bestie? The good news is, even though these people want to go another round with you and they tried to emotionally manipulate you and it didn't work, they're going to have to go another round, but with karma, with justice. And you will see that this was perfect timing for your big happy changes and your new opportunity. I don't know why people just can't, they just don't take no for no. Like, no doesn't mean anything to them. I'm also getting that you had some people that made you believe a lie. So let's talk about that. You ever feel indebted to someone because they really helped you out of a jam? They really helped you out of a pickle. But as a chosen one, it's like this timer goes off where people desert you. They abandon you. And you're like, well, I was trying to be loyal to them because they helped me at a time where I really needed them. But because you didn't stay there in that jam for time and all eternity, now they feel some type of way about you because you are literally getting your life up out of the mud. You ever had that happen? If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've had that happen before, let me know in the comments. Say, bestie, I know exactly what you mean. I wanted to be loyal, and they showed me who they really were. So they tried to make you believe a lie. Like, we're family, we're friends, I'll always be here. But they only do that when it's convenient for them. Spirit is saying you will see their true colors right now. You will see their true colors right now. Because I see that people in family circles or people that you know that you cared about at one point, they're trying to cancel you. They're trying to cancel you. And that's okay because you didn't really want to be around them anyways. You're kind of a introvert. Like, you're outgoing, but you maybe just don't like to be outside being messed with by whoever. And these people have been commiserating for a year or two. Okay, I'm going to say that again. They have been commiserating for a year or two, trying to dig up things because of their insecurities to make it so you can't be invited, so you can't come. Oh my gosh, it got lost in the mail. I don't know what you mean. What's going on? People that were trying to play stupid, but you see it for what it is, and you're going to have the opportunity to stunt on them. Not because you're going around them, but because your life will speak for itself. I want you to affirm that below. My life and my favor speaks for itself. My life and my favor speaks for itself. Oh, these people they're horrible. They maybe caught you at a point in your life where things were going really bad. And they might have helped you financially, they might have helped you legally, they just might have helped you temporarily. And you never forgot that, and you always tried to repay them. And now how are they repaying you? By making you the punching bag, or trying to exclude you from things. And the only reason maybe you were even involving yourselves was to show your loyalty, but you would have rather been left alone from the jump. I'll tell you another thing that's going on. You have been retreating and figuring out what to do. You've been in this cocoon of rehab, like rehabilitation. You've been recovering and re-energizing and figuring out your life. So I don't know if you know, but sometimes when we're going on this spiritual journey, we feel like we've gone through waves of good and waves of bad. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes we can look at our pictures and we're like, oh my gosh, I know I was really happy in that season and I had a lot of confidence, and I know that I didn't have a lot of confidence in this season. Well, Spirit is saying this is going to be a season where you have a lot of confidence, and it's going to make a lot of people mad. It's already starting. Yep, look. The keyboard warriors are mad. They're really mad that you keep getting prettier, that you are more and more attractive. I don't know if you know this, but you're really glowing in a different way because you started listening to yourself. You're going to use that human lie detector, not just for other people, but for you. What works for you? What is your body telling you? I like this. I don't like that. I don't like being around these people. I'm uncomfortable. This puts us in emergency mode. This makes us scan for threats. This makes us hold on to fat. This makes us think we're running from a bear. This makes us short of breath. Your body is going to tell you because that is your human lie detector. So it's going to be perfect timing, I'm telling you. But these people, they made you believe a lie. You believed at one point that they cared, that they loved you. Maybe you've been an orphan for a long time like me, where you go from family to family and you're like, please keep me, please. And then they don't. And you're like, well, F you then. Well, that's how I am. But it's because these people, they're not impressive. They don't have anything cool going on. I mean, come on. You're a whole powerhouse. What do you want with these regular, smegular, degular people anyways? You know? And the people that are really by your side, they're going to be like, F them. F them for wanting. Oh, bounce. Bouncing. Yep. So we have Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. The people that are really there for you, they're going to see right through these people and say, "Oh, let's wrap this up. We're not going to that. Throw that in the garbage. Throw that invitation in the garbage. We're not going to that. We're not doing that." Because real recognizes real. People don't like the way that you're glowing up and you're clocking things faster than ever. And you're standing up for yourself like, "Hey, you involved me in that and that was not right. That was wrong." Or you did this and it's not my business, but I don't approve and I don't want anything to do with that. They did not expect you to say anything or to do anything, and you're leaving them behind. This is going to be the season where you really leave the people that made you believe a lie, that they cared, that they loved you. Bye. And it's new you, who dis. You could be changing your number. You could be changing your address. You could be moving because you're healing. And you're like, good riddance. Good riddance. Wow. Yeah, they betrayed you. You've been healing from this betrayal. Like, why are they doing that? I do see people standing up for you. I do see that not everybody agrees with what they're doing. Now, to say if they'll be successful, you don't really care. But just know that there are people that are not within your circle that are saying, hey, this is wrong. They're a good person. They're nice. Like, why are you guys all, teaming up against them? Like, what is the deal? Sorry, not sorry. They're not sorry. They're not sorry because they finally have other people to agree with them. Like, oh, we're all insecure, right? We're insecure. We hate Sally. We hate her. Let's hate her together. I can't. I literally can't. This is going to be a season where relaxing is going to bring you crazy benefits. Crazy benefits. Big, happy changes and opportunities will come from you loving, romancing, whether you're romancing yourself or going out on a date or having date night with a loved one. All of this intimate time, this quality time, the cuddling, the canoodling, the smooches, this is rewarding you. Your life is going to have so much unconditional love and very few people in it. And then there's others of you where you are more in the public eye and you're going to see just a lot of people praising your name. Okay, people will not only be throwing respect on your name, but praising your name. Because guess what, bestie? You're the word on the street. And you guys got people tripping the F out. You have so much knowledge. And all of this knowledge came from not only the school of hard knocks, but taking the scenic route. All of this knowledge and this wisdom came from really bad circumstances, from hardships, from even maybe a hard upbringing. The way that your parents were with you was not easy. The way that your siblings were with you was not easy. And God wants you to know that you have this knowledge. Use it to empower yourself. Some of it came from trauma. Some of it came from trauma bonding. But you've learned from each season that you've been in. And this is what makes you undefeatable. Truly. So you have this spiritual gift. And God is going to be acquainting you with your spiritual gift as justice is unfolding. So you're going to walk away from people left and right. Some of it's going to feel like rejection. Some of it's going to be on your own accord. Some of it's going to be this, mutual agreement. Whatever it is, justice is being served. Because you are this walking karma. You are this walking tower for people out here faking the funk or wanting to even scam other people. And you've never felt so loved, so empowered, so appreciated. And you as a chosen one maybe don't have a lot of friends, but in whatever it is that you do or you are involved in, you feel appreciated. Well, guess what? The train of big happy changes is here. and you have a new spiritual gift that is coming in that maybe at one point you would have been terrified of. I feel like you will be acquainted with what that is here pretty soon. Some of you could be becoming a parent. Some of you are becoming a mother or a father, or you might be getting married. But this is a big deal. Whether it's you becoming a home owner, an owner of a car, you're going to become the emperor of your life. And where people told you that you were too much, you're always doing the most, they need to stay in their lane because their karma is being served. People also fear you because they see that their emotional manipulation didn't work. They see that their spell work, their hex, their evil eye, it did not work. And you don't fear anyone but God. So I don't know what they were trying to do, but you only listen to the divine. I want to see what else is coming in for you because you have a lot of people praying on your downfall, but like smiling in your face. You have an opportunity coming in, an opportunity for new allies. You have an opportunity for justice to use the knowledge that you have gained. And it's going to give you this unknockable, I don't even know if unknockable is a word, but it sounds good right now. You're going to have this unknockable confidence. You're going to be feeling real fiery. You're going to be feeling really good. You're going to be getting a lot of things done. Okay, let me explain what I mean. If you don't normally have time to do like a spiritual cleanse, whether it's home or you got time. You're going to be doing that. I see you taking your time. If you normally don't have time to like clean the baseboards or pull the weeds or cut down trees or just random things, I want you to pay attention to those random things that you're doing. Okay? You're going to be cleaning the stove, cleaning out the oven, throwing things away, getting new furniture. I'm telling you. Pay attention to that. You're like, oh, I got so much stuff done. Your rebirth is here. Hello. So as the human lie detector, you have people that are really nosy in your life. Okay. You've got siblings that are nosy, parents that are nosy, neighbors that are nosy, fake friends that are nosy, and they're very close by. So remember that you are extremely psychic. And know when people are doing too much and they're trying to give you a fake gold ticket. It's like the sun and the shade lamp. They can't, but they try. God bless them for trying. But you are going to get good news, a lot of good news. I want to see what this good news is. So we have unconditional love, romance. And I think this was a love message, but it might be. A lot of people have tried to interfere with your money and your happiness and your love life. And this good news is knowledge of a new spiritual gift, feeling empowered. This good news is romance, love, and unconditional love. That's coming in for you. So this is going to be a more romantic era of your life where you might not even have a special someone yet, but you can kind of romance yourself. Like you're in a whole love affair with yourself, with how you're treating yourself. You could be buying yourself flowers. You could be buying yourself new clothes. You're just really going to be treating yourself, but moving at a different speed. Again, not in fight or flight. I'm definitely speaking to someone that is an earth angel, someone that is a spirit guide for others. I don't think you guys realize this, but whether you're actually teaching or channeling messages or even reading tarot, you are a spirit guide for others. They realize things or they have epiphanies when they're just conversing with you, or they feel lighter or supercharged. And so you're going to use your human lie detector skills to see who is delusional and who are the people that you're going to be around. Because you've been around plenty of people that are delusional, and they are the ones that have been trying to catfish you into some type of agreement, into your life, infiltrating your circle. So I don't know why that's so important, but it's really important that you are clocking what is delusional and keeping it over here. Like, this person could mean well, but I can't have them working on this. It's like you get a babysitter and you know that they mean well, but they're just terrible at babysitting. So you're like, I can't have them babysitting. It's going to be a liability. I'm just going to, send them on their way. It's not because you're trying to be a jerk, but you are bossing up. You're running this you're running this mother effer. You are running your household. You are running your life. You are in control for the first time in a very long time. I'm getting that some of your message is about love. So let's talk about that because it's coming through very strongly. The romance part, the unconditional love. Something really good is about to happen to you in love. And it's going to happen while you're putting yourself back together. But this is why devil energy wants to beef with you so bad. I mean, real bad. So there is something that you predicted, and I don't know, people are trying to anticipate your next move. It's time for you to become obsessed with your new life because somebody is about to be really obsessed with you. And they're also a seer. And they're going to want to, hook up. I'm going to try to keep it PG. They're going to want to hook up. You're going to feel this tension. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. You're going to like it. And that is why there's so much third-party effery trying to come in. Because there is a big opportunity coming in your love life, whether you are single or with someone. There is a lot of interference because you have been tuning out everyone's noise, tuning out everyone that has an opinion on your union or on your relationship. And you have found someone, or you're about to find someone that you can have heart-to-heart conversations with. You're really going to like talking to them. They're not going to keep you a secret. They're not going to be unavailable. You guys are done with dealing with people that are unavailable, not just in love, but in your day-to-day. That is something that you've started clocking as the human lie detector, is there were people that were not being honest with you about their intentions, whether they wanted it to be a booty call, a one-night stand, whether they wanted to be real friends or not. Like, people were being real fake with you. They weren't keeping it a buck. And now you're starting to see, like, wait, they didn't even mean what they said. They didn't even mean it. So all of these people, they can't communicate clearly, and they're emotionally unavailable. You are no longer dealing with people that are emotionally unavailable. You're no longer going to fight this imaginary fight, because what is the point? What is the point? It's better to fight with somebody that loves you. Argue with them. Okay, not fight, but argue with them and get resolution than to argue with someone that doesn't even care, isn't even available emotionally or physically, because they're not actually going to fight for this relationship. So God is bringing you people that are available, that are helpful. Okay, we talked about this yesterday. You are attracting helpful people, and I mean that. So you are used to finding someone and then other people interfering. People that are classless. People that are rude. People that are like, this is not yours, this is mine. You're like, okay, weirdo. But you're done dealing with people where you're the one that's completely invested, which is easy to happen for a chosen one. We just love, and we love hard. But it's not always reciprocated. You deserve to receive the love that you put out. And that is what's coming in for you as you are putting yourself back together. But you do have some exes behind the scenes that are lurking, that are watching your social media from afar. But you've already clocked that, and you know that intuitively. You also have somebody that could have fired you, someone that could have fired you is watching your social media or laid you off. Somebody that you used to be friends with is definitely watching your social media, and you have family watching your social media. Because I feel like you just cut a lot of people off. Yeah, you canceled them. These people tried to cancel you. They tried to make you feel left out. They wanted you to feel rejected or like the black sheep. But instead, you showed them, I'm not actually interested. So you definitely have some people big mad at you because you clocked their lies. You clocked their deceit, their dirty plans. They have backfired. You clocked them sneaking around, doing things on the low, directing things towards your person or people that you care about. There's a lot of talk about, like, word on the street right now is you are really happy. Word on the street is your body is banging. You might not think that, but this is what people are talking about. Like, oh my gosh, have you seen them? They look so good. Their physical changes look so good. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, I'm not even done yet. I'm just getting started. You know what I mean? You could have started meal prepping. You could have started eating differently. You're glowing differently. You're on the train of big, happy changes. So, yeah, if you were feeling basic or bored not even a month ago, there's so many changes that you have made and everybody's talking about it. Everybody is talking about how you are putting yourself back together. So what fell on the ground is gifts. You have gifts that you have not yet uncovered. Things that you are good at. I'm seeing that the next couple of days are going to be really freaking magical for you. And I mean that from the very bottom of my heart. There's two types of magical that I'm clocking. Magical in the sense of, oh my gosh, I turned off my phone. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm going to take a bubble bath. I'm going to Netflix and chill. This is going to be amazing. Or having a love of your life where it's just really good. It's going to be really good right now. And the plot twist that you have coming in is you're going to feel a lot of passion, like you're back at it again. This is like having an injury and being like, I want to go to the gym, I want to do things, but I got to take it easy. And I'm seeing that however you're about to get swole, mentally, physically, spiritually, is going to really help you think clear and get a better game plan. Like you're switching up your game plan. And it's going to shock a lot of people. You are so physically attractive right now. I know some of you guys don't feel that way, but I'm telling you, there is a shift in you that people can see. So it's going to feel all of a sudden out of the blue because maybe you haven't been feeling that great and you've been trying to build back up your strength, and you're going to be feeling like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to get back at it again. I'm ready to make these changes. And Spirit is really wanting you to take your time because you've already been making so many changes. Trust in the magic. From up below, I trust in the magic. And we have be at home. See, you guys are really going to enjoy your time at home. Like, oh my gosh, I'm at home. It's awesome. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You are seeing what you need to let go of. So we have the wombat spirit and the white raven spirit. You could have seen a moth in the last 24 hours, a moth or a bee. If you did, let me know in the comments. I forgot that I channeled that and I didn't write it down. Okay, we have stag, spirit of the stag. Think about that. A lot of people want to hunt a stag, this majestic creature. You're the stag. You're the stag, you're the goat, and it's time for you to take the lead. You know people want to hunt you. You know they want smoke, they want beef, but you're like, bye, bye. We have the butterfly spirit. Your transformation is beautiful. Maybe you want to document this. Voice memos, pictures, journaling. You might want to kind of take note of these changes. We have time for a beginner mind. You're getting a fresh start. A fresh start on the train of big, happy changes. And a lot of these new things, they're going to feel like they're out of the blue, but they're not really out of the blue, because you deserve this change. You deserve these money blocks being lifted. Stay silent about your next move, because you're reclaiming your power like never before. Okay, you are also going to be vindicated. Hand over fist. Affirm it below. I will be vindicated. Hand over fist. So as you're reclaiming your power, you're going to be showing people, I don't know what you thought I was going to do, but I forgot what I was going to say with that. It was something important. It'll come back to me. There's something that you're going to do that you're reclaiming. And it's just showing you that you're undefeatable, that you can overcome any obstacle. Dang it, what was I going to say? There's something that you're going to do as you're reclaiming your power. Oh, staying silent. Okay, I remember now. There are a couple things. I got this in a message 2 days ago for you. There are a couple of things that you really, really want, that you really, really desire, but you know other people are going to be like, oh my gosh, that's what you want. That's what you want to do. You don't need that. You don't need to do that. Don't tell them anything. I don't care if it's a car, a home, plastic surgery. I don't care what it is. And those are the things that I channeled the other day specifically. But there are things that you want to do, and you know you want these things. So take this time to meditate, reclaim your power. Think about it. You can overcome any obstacle. If you were waiting like, oh no, there needs to be a better time. There needs to be the most perfect moment. You're ready. Spirit is saying you are ready. A rebirth is assured. You're like, oh, I really want that one thing, and I've wanted it for decades or a really long time. I'll just wait. No, stop. Don't tell anybody and go do it. Maybe tell one person, take one person with you, but the miracles are endless. Stop trying to talk yourself out of your blessings. I know, because I do this too. Okay, I know, I do this too. You're not alone. Okay, I'm like, oh, I really want to get that. I don't need it. What am I gonna do with that? What do I need that for? And I don't do that with smaller things, but I do that with bigger things. Because my whole motto is like, money comes and it goes, and it comes and it goes, and I'll go find some. Do you know what I mean? But when it's bigger things, I notice that's where like the self-limiting beliefs kick in, and I'm like, maybe that's more responsibility. Maybe that's too much value. Do I value myself that much? Like, we're all a work in progress. God wants you to know the miracles are endless. Don't limit yourself to small things. Okay? Small blessings. There are bigger blessings that await you on the big train of happy changes. Love is all around you. Ooh, we have the nightingale spirit. Oh, okay. If you haven't been sleeping well, you're going to be sleeping better. If you haven't been sleeping well, you're going to be sleeping better. Spirit has a plan for you. So reclaim your power. Don't tell anybody that doesn't need to know. You know, don't tell the peanut gallery. So I've been thinking, don't tell them. Okay, keep it quiet, keep it silent, because they're not going to believe you anyways. And I hate saying that, because I don't like when people are like, I don't believe you. Oh, you're not going to do that. Well, I'll show you, okay? I will show you that I'm going to do it. I'm serious. I'd rather not. Let me just, ta-da. Oh, that old thing. Like, F off. F out of here. You know what I mean? That's how you're looking at these people. There is love all around you. Trust is a priceless currency. The life that you have is priceless. It is priceless. All that you have endured, all that you've made it through. I know that some of you haven't been feeling the greatest, but it is about to get better. You are reclaiming your power, and your transformation is real. Wow. Like, Spirit doesn't only have a plan for you, but it's going to co-create with you. Like, Spirit has your back. And wherever you thought you needed to wait, now is a lucky time. We have the spirit of the rabbit. And you guys know I love freaking rabbits. So if you made it to the very, very end, I want you guys to drop some rabbits down below. in the comments. But yeah, it now is a lucky time. You know, when little bunnies are running around my neighborhood and they're trying to hide, like, they're not like, oh, you know, should I go now? Should I run to that next bush now? They're like, now's a good time. They're just lucky. Okay? They're so lucky. And they're so cute. And yeah, you're thinking that you have to wait, and you're really good at punishing yourself. Like, no, I'll wait. I should wait. No, I don't need that right now. I can wait. You've been waiting. Really think about that. Think about how long you've waited. And most of you are in a better position now than the first time you ever wanted that thing. That you ever wanted to bring whatever this is into your life. It's going to make you happy. For some of you, it's going to show you how hard that you've really been working. So stop trying to, what's the word? Self-deprecate? I don't know. Self-deprive. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, there is an opportunity. It is a perfect timing. These are the first messages that I got for you. Perfect timing. Opportunity. And big, happy changes. So you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. If you made it all the way to the very end, drop some bunnies down below. I'll know that you have watched the whole channeled message. Just thank you guys for all of your love, all of your support. I love reading your guys' comments, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all of your guys' love. Like I just feel loved by you guys. You guys are amazing. I feel like I have the most amazing viewers, soul tribe, subscribers, whatever name you want to go by, okay? I feel like I have the best squad. I feel so lucky. And I think that's it. So don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, all the things you don't want to miss out. Don't forget to hype up this video if you claim this message. And yeah, there are good things happening. You are a walking human lie detector for a reason. And you're going to use it for your benefit. Okay? Make your life more better. I love it. Okay. Let me get out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm like gonna break this table. Not gonna break the table. But anyways, let me get out of here. I love you guys, and I will see you in the comments or the next one. Bye.